Happy Flossmas, everyone! Happy Flossmas day number 20. We are back for some stitching updates, and today is another one of those days where I'm filming 2 videos in one day because, as you know, I'm heading out of town to my brother's place for the weekend, and I didn't want you to be without a video. Plus, I also finished the stitching I needed to for today, and I thought, why not just come back for at least a short little update so you have something to watch tomorrow and can still enjoy these Flossmas videos. So I'm back again. I'm wearing the same shirt, wearing the same hat. Winston is wearing the same clothes, the same fur, and here we are. We're back. So let's jump right into what I've got for you. So first of all, we're gonna have my second chocolate treat of the day, and this is the Trader Joe's Chocolate Advent. I'm looking for day 20 now, and day 20 is up here at the very top. This one right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that and let's see what chocolate we get today. Ooh, fun. Okay, you wanna see it, Winston? So today we are having this cute little cupcake. Look at that icing on there, that's so perfect. I love it. So if you're having a chocolate or a candy or any kind of treat with me, now is the time. And as always, we've got Winston's advent calendar as well. So we are going to be opening this little cutie down here, day 20. We'll see what he gets today as well. More treats. You think you deserve some treats today? Oh, you do? Can I have a high five? All right. Good boy. Winston loves these double filming days as well as he loves double treats. Who doesn't love that? Want one more? Can I have a kiss? Thank you. There you go, bud. All right, the next thing I want to do is add another song to the Spotify playlist. And today's artist is a lady named Olanta Adams. She's a gospel singer, and she does a version of It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. That was always one of my favorite Christmas songs growing up. I don't know why, but I always really enjoyed that song, and I've always really enjoyed her version of It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. So I will go ahead and put that in the playlist below. Feel free to check it out and have a listen if you want to get into the Christmas spirit. All right, and now let's jump into what I stitched on. So it feels like I just spoke with you, and because I did, but I was able to get my stitching done. So let's go ahead and pull open the Tiny Modernist Advent Calendar banner. Here's where I'm at. So do you see the new motif? If you're looking at the bottom row, you are correct. And you'll also notice that now the bottom row of motifs is fully complete. So what did we add today? We added this beautiful little reindeer. Is he not the cutest with his little scarf of green and blue? I just think he's so cute. He's got that little tuft of white fur at his neck and a few spots on the back of his body. He was so fun to stitch and actually stitched up pretty quickly because there weren't a lot of color changes. Once you got the scarf in, it was pretty straightforward. So yeah, now this bottom banner is fully complete. I thought there was going to be another boy elf in there, but instead we've got Santa and Mrs. Claus. We've got the little girl elf and a reindeer. So that is a very fun banner to have completed. Now we're still missing 2 spots on the banner above it, 2 spots on this banner, and 1 spot here. So still got motifs to go to get all the stitching in before Christmas or on Christmas, but feels really good to have one of the kind of the banner or one of the, what's the word I'm looking for? One of the rows completed, I guess. So that is the stitching update on this piece. The next piece I worked on was Jane's Joy from Carolyn Manning. Again, here's what this is going to look like. And today, because I knew I'd be short on time and I didn't have a lot of extra stitching time because I wanted to film before I left, I just put in another tree at the top here on this border. So this is the one I added today. And yeah, you'll see that top border is really coming along nicely now. We've got a fair number of those trees completed, and I'm really happy with this progress. We're nearing the end now, so I think we've only got 5 more days to stitch on this, so 5 more motifs. There might be 1 more border and maybe 4 more squares. We'll kind of see how it all works out. I will be taking this one and the Tiny Modernist piece down to my brother's to stitch on over the weekend, so hopefully I can get those complete. But yeah, we'll see. Here is, again, the update on Jane's Joy. And the final piece I worked on is the Mr. and Mrs. Claus from Olanta, this full kit that I'm working on. And I'm way up here in this Christmas tree. That's what I'm stitching on. And I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much for all of your kind words about this Christmas tree. It has been really a joy to stitch. I'm really surprised how much I'm enjoying it with all the details and the little stitching that goes into it. But your kind words have meant so much. It's really what's keeping me going and wanting to stitch on this more and more. Now, I only had about an hour and a half today to stitch on this before I needed to stop to film. And so I didn't do any of the back stitching, but what I did add was this section over here. So I did not have this gift stitched as of the last video. So I stitched the gift and I brought down the tree a little bit further to here. So as of right in through here, this is where we're getting into the fireplace that's next to it. So yeah, a little bit of progress, brought it down a little further. And as you can tell, we just have this like section to go here of the tree till it's fully stitched, and lots of back stitching. And there's also some beads on this. And I've been trying to decide, like, will I actually add the beads if I get all the stitching in? And I think the answer is yes to that. That's always, it adds so much. I think it'd be a nice like finish. So yeah, I think I will add the beads if I get that far. But again, this was really fun and I had limited time today, but I think it still looks really good. This piece will not be coming with me to my brother's place. There's just too much to go with this. I know it's a kit and all of the materials are together, but there's just a lot of color changes. It takes a lot of concentration and thought. It's a good piece when we're sitting down to watch sort of a Hallmark movie or watching Jeopardy or something in the evening, but not the most conducive piece to be stitching with kids around and, just a lot of activity. So this will not be going with me, which means I won't work on this again until Monday. And yeah, so what you'll see is the progress on the other two pieces over the weekend and what I get stitched. And hopefully that video will pop up on Sunday. But this is the last time seeing the tree for a few days. And that's all the stitching I did. So basically, since I filmed my video this morning, I was able to get all that stitching done and come to a good stopping point to film this video that will probably go up on Saturday morning for you to view in the normal cadence that we've been doing this at. And that felt good. It felt good to get all that stitching done. And now once I'm done recording, I need to go pack so that we're ready to leave, or I'm ready to leave when my parents are. But as we do next, I'm going to read the next little bit of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I hope you're enjoying hearing me reading this to you, and we'll just get into that now. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane flew, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the cursors they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Thank you for sharing a little bit of time with me with that story, that poem. It's something I really enjoy for this holiday season, and I hope you are too. Winston and I are about to head on our adventure to the next holiday festivities that we have going on this weekend, but I hope you are having a weekend full of all the things you want to be doing. Spending time with family, enjoying the holidays. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll speak to you again probably on Sunday at some point, and give you an update of what I did over the weekend and the stitching I was able to get done. All right, and with that, I will let you go on to your next video. Thank you for spending some time with me, and happy holidays. We'll see you soon. Bye.